Today I'm going to present my final project of Data 606, the body mass index and the risk factor of cardiovascular disease, the Framingham Heart Study. The Framingham Heart Study is a long-term ongoing cardiovascular cohort on residents of the city of Framingham, Massachusetts. The study began in 1948 with 5,209 adult participants from Framingham, and now is on its third generation of participants. Data collection. The Framingham Heart Study participants and their children and grandchildren voluntarily consented to undergo a detailed medical history, physical examination, and a medical test every 2 years, creating a wealth of data about physical and mental health, especially about cardiovascular disease. All subjects were white. Type of study. It is a prospective, observational, longitudinal study. Data source from cargo.com. In here, the dependent variable is CHD, and the independent variable is body mass index. Here is the overview of data. Using read CSV, we imported the data. Using glimpse function, we overview the data. As totally have 16 variables in this data set, with the participants 4,240. The body mass index is a numerical variable. The 10-year CHD is a categorical variable. Here is the summary of the database. This slide is showing the distribution of the age in this study group. Also, we can see we have 644 participants with CHD events, and also 109 participants has diabetics, and among them 1,820 participants are male, the rest of them are female, and among them and nearly half of them are cigarette smoker, and the prevalence of hypertension is about 1,317. This is the distribution of the body mass index in Framingham Heart Study. This is the box plot of the body mass index in Framingham study. This is also is a box plot using ggplot. We can see the one represented with cardiovascular disease, and the group with cardiovascular disease, the body mass index is a little bit higher than the body mass index of the group without cardiovascular disease. On these slides, we use the logistic regression to check the BMI associated with the cardiovascular events. Oft adjusted with the age, diabetic, prevalent, hypertension, current smoke status, we can see the p-value of body mass index versus CH disease is 0.09. Is bigger than 0.05, so which we did not reach statistical significance. And we further to define the body mass index as obesity, which is BMI more than 30, and non-obesity BMI less than 30. So we transformed the body mass index into a categorical variable. And here we have seen the glimpse of the database. We have the new variable name called obesity, which coded with 0 or 1. And Here is the logistical regression. Use the new variable obesity and to see whether the have the risk factor of the CHD, and the p-value even much bigger than the previous one. So at this moment, we conclude there is no evidence of body mass index plays a role on CHD in Framingham heart study.